the spoon through here. And then we have to somehow mount it on the bottom where the pivot point, there's a better way. Okay.
Well, if you put one higher,
So the preferred mounting method now is, we will call it the Sullivan method. It's to take two pieces of duct tape. One makes the hinge, basically.
Oh, that's so smart.
And go like this. And the other does the wraparound to hold it in place like this.
Oh, man.
So now, when we use the rubber band down there, the rubber band would kind of pivot outwards because you're pushing on it. Whereas this one now is a very steady pivot point right at the edge. We want to make sure this pivots right where this is. And then last but not least, last but not least, this is another Sullivan edition. It is a backing,
more reinforcement.
more reinforcement for the back. Because you're going to use these things a lot, so you want them to be,
Oh, so you don't want this.
you don't want the spoon to bend. Okay, so you want something to prevent it from bending. And then,
What additions can you do now?
then you're done. You pull back, give it a few tests. This one though, I don't even know if you can pull it back all the way. This rubber band is so tight that I'm not sure you can bring it back all the way. And it
Let's
wouldn't-
Can we try shooting something with it?
Sure.
It's this here.
I will try shooting this
No, I'm gonna put it in
pen cap at Julie.
Okay.
The hot glue technically has
Yeah, right next.
Has it melted? I mean, it hasn't frozen.
Water. It'll freeze.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Nope. It's down.
3, 2, 1, fire. Oops.
No, put the hot glue in the cold water.
And expecting. No.
And
Wait,
it
is
is
that what
melting.
happens? The hot glue freezes?
Yeah,
Put the hot glue in the cold water?
that's what it's doing. Solidifying is freezing
Once it
basically.
dries, that's
All right, and that's how you do it.
You just
Okay. So that one, this one is also going to need a little cheating, I guess. Yes, this is going to need a little adhesive. Assistance. We need some adhesive assistance here. Partially because the grooves, as they're cut at the factory, are not really the most consistent of features of these things. All right, so that's 2 legs. Let them cool for a second. We're going to make another 2 more double stacks because we need them for the next part. Ouch, I just touched the tip and really blew off my finger. Sandwich. Ouch. Glue. Okay. A little glue on the fingers is unavoidable.
Why don't you use low temp hot glue?
Doesn't stick as well.
We have low temp hot glue. It's not as fun. You ought to have danger. You have to have danger.
Why don't you just what?
An art
She
class.
said use
For
low
these
temp
two, they don't have to be lined up
Yeah, just
perfectly.
Yeah, my
Low
hands got
temperature
so
hot
impervious to hot glue. I could just put hot glue in my
Now,
20 degrees left.
Nothing would happen.
Really?
It's not
Can I
normal.
see?
now we're going to make it stand up.
No, why don't you put some hot glue?
Oh, and her head. He has a tongue.
I believe
This is how we make it.
Now it's like.
Yeah.
A water center.
Yeah, now it's a what? Did I invent it? I took what was online and improved what I saw because I didn't see much. And so I had to do that. So now it's freestanding. The next one, see how this one is flat? The next one we put on edge, and that will be reinforcing the front part right here. So we put a little dabs of glue here. It's here in the front part. Just hold it for 10 seconds to make sure you have a good bond. James Bond. Okay. The next, I will continue building the base. I have another double made already. So I'm going to put it back here. This screen camera, does this help?
Yeah.
No?
Is that what
Yeah,
Sergio,
it's very
you're
zoomed
in a
in.
very
I'm
negative mood
usually
today.
looking at the other thing. I think.
It
Is that one
helps, but
double,
it's
Miss
very
Razo?
zoomed in.
Yeah.
Well, let me reframe the question.
It helps. 'cause
Is
you
it
see from
easier
above.
to see doing it this way than it would be everyone
Yeah.
gathered around the table?
Yeah,
No.
I cannot see that.
I
Okay,
can't
so-
really see it because like the light.
I really
No, but
like
everyone
seeing
was
that
gathered
it
around
shows
the
the
Fine,
table.
top.
as long as you see one or the other. Alright, so now we have the basic setup of the top. We're going to install the rubber bands now. Actually, I like the way you did it on this one. So we're going to hold off on installing rubber bands till the end. The old model, I had to put the rubber bands on before you put the top, but the new version, that's not necessary.
Are you gonna have like side diagonal things?
Yeah, not only side diagonal, but spoon reinforcements, struts also are pretty awesome. So tip it forward. And this one's going to be the top bar. So this one has kind of a tricky point to it. Notice I'm putting it on what will be the back side of the catapult, not the front side, because the spoon is going to slam against this thing. If it's on the front, it could pop it off. Like every time it's hitting it, it's weakening this bond and it could come off the front. But if I put it on the back, then every time it hits it, it's actually hitting
Put
it.
like foam on the front so the spoon doesn't like. Because I was looking at pictures of catapults and these have lots of cloth on the front of it.
Oh,
So
you
it
could
wouldn't-
do that, I guess.
I remember catapult from horse down in fire.
Whoa, nice.
I remember catapults of dead people who died from
All right,
plague.
two more
that
side
Oh,
struts.
it's just a little different.
Again, these are double
Especially when
up.
they were trapped over the walls of the cities they went through.
I love
Fire.
Yeah, they do. Good. Obviously, you watched the video carefully.
Wait, how many were allowed? Like 12?
How many are you
I'll
allotted?
say like around 18
You're given. You will be given much more than you need.
I want to say like
Okay.
18 or
And
19.
then back struts here. It
Oh,
kind of
your
is.
server.
Oh, it is Cornelia.
Who's Cornelia?
Cornelia is Miss Locker, who's the librarian. So this, even without glue, at this point, it should hold. Kind of just a friction fit. But we want a better grip than that. So we'll put a little glue there, a little glue there. Boom. And then same thing here. A little glue down here. A little up here. Don't worry about those spider webs. Boom. So that actually is holding itself together by its own design. Exactly. And then now it's time to mount the spoon. So that's the one part I don't have. We need spoons. Pairs. Alright, you're going to be doing this in a second, so everyone should definitely pay attention. 2 pairs. What you're going to do is make what I call the skis. So this is the person kind of standing up, and the last groove on here is a small one, and the third groove on here is a wide one. So you want the wide groove to kind of engage with the small groove. That, and like that, and just kind of press and wiggle them until they hook that next. If it doesn't work well on one side, you can try it on the other side of the stick. Let's try this.
Hard.
It's hard.
How many have we made?
I've made a bunch.
When we made this
This is called
Julian.
cheating.
club. Yeah.
I thoroughly encourage people to cheat if something's not sticking together. Give it a little shot of glue. It will. Alright, here's the other one. Ski part 2. Same thing. Wide groove. 3 down. Engages with. Also, we're going to have to cheat on this one, I think. If it doesn't work on one end,
Oh,
it works
no,
on the other.
air server's there.
No.